This video introduces the Cadence PCIE Verification IP. Let's first have a look at the Cadence PCIE Verification IP ecosystem, which covers the industry standard protocols and interfaces that come under this umbrella and are part of the modern-day society designs. Let's start with PCIe VIP, which supports PCIe generations from 1 to 7. PCIe Generation 7 has recently been released. PCIe VIP has support for PCIe Generation 7 for serial and pipe interface. Supports integrity and data encryption. The next is CXL VIP, which supports CXL 1.1, 2.0, and 3.1 versions and includes I/O, cache, and mem semantics. It also supports integrity and data encryption. Cadence System VIP applications support System Traffic Library, System Performance Analyzer, and System Verification Scoreboards for PCIe and CXL interfaces. Cache Coherent Interconnect for accelerators. CCIX VIP supports versions 1.0, 1.1, and 2.0. At last, Non-Volatile Memory Express NVMe supports versions 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, and 2.0. The PCIe VIP highlights are covered in this slide. It has over 300 timing parameters and 3,300 checkers. It also has 5,700 configurable features and a callback mechanism at each layer. It has a vast number of test cases with more than 11,500 tests, which includes compliance tests also. All these numbers are indicative. Actual numbers might change slightly. Cadence PCIe VIP verifies the host, device, and switch designs for all native widths and downgraded widths as well. Comprehensive protocol checks are integrated with hundreds of built-in checkers or assertions. It supports both serial and Pipe 7 interface. The serial interface supports both NRZ and PAM4 based on the PCIe version. Pipe variant also supports both original and SerDes architectures. Cadence is an active member of PCI-SIG workgroups. The slide mentions the workgroups' names. This and subsequent slides cover the features of Cadence PCIe VIP. PCIe VIP can be configured as root complex, endpoint, and switch, where the device configurations can be root complex, endpoint, switch, and PHY DUT. It supports all flavors of PCIe version 6 along with errata, which is also completely backward compatible with the previous versions. It also supports the latest PCIe version 7.0 revision 0.5. Cadence PCIe VIP supports various flavors of the PCIe interfaces, mainly serial and pipe interfaces. Based on the version selected, the serial interface can be configured in NRZ or PAM4. Pipe version 7.0 and below can be exercised. It also has SerDes architecture implemented if required to test DUT SerDes. All PCIe Gen speeds are also supported, which are 2.5, 5, 8, 16, 32, 64, and 128 GB transfer per second. Configurable link width supports are 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, and 32. It has precise control over equalization and can configure VIP in full equalization, bypass equalization, and no equalization mode. During link initialization, Cadence link configuration can perform main operations as follows. LTSSM with L0P negotiation. Up configuration and down configuration options. Pre-coding at 64. 1B. 1B scrambling, descrambling. Gray coding at 64. PAM4 signaling at 64 and 128 GT/s. EIEOS for 128 GT/s. Lane reversal. Polarity inversion and bifurcation modes. This slide is a continuation of the previous slide. The VIP supports various FLIT formats and associated features for Gen 6 and beyond. These are 1B, 1B FLIT encoding, 8B, 10B FLIT mode, 128B, 130B FLIT mode, FEC, CRC, FLIT sequence number, retry mechanism, and FLIT marker. It supports flow control scaling, dedicated shared and merged credit, and optimized update FC as well. There are various transaction layer updates supported by the VIP. These are 10-bit and 14-bit tags, orthogonal header content, unordered I/O, deferrable memory write, data object exchange, address translation services, PTM byte order adaption, requester, destination, and completer segment support. It can be configured for full enumeration and bypass enumeration. It also supports interrupts handling mechanisms such as MSI, MSIX, and Intex. This slide is also a continuation of the previous one. The VIP supports various system-level capability features. These are integrity and data encryption, data object exchange, component measurement and authentication, single root I/O virtualization, address translation services, process address space ID, page request interface, access control services, and deferred memory write. The VIP also supports system plugins, which are system-level scoreboard and system performance analyzer. The clock modes supported by VIP are common clock mode, separate reference clock with no SSC, and separate reference clock with independent SSC. The skew support includes the ability to insert skew between lanes for all generations and the reception of packets with skew recognition. The VIP also has power management support, which has support for D states, ASPM, and L1 substates as well. The slide contains the path to access the details of Cadence VIPs. You can also contact the email talk_to_VIP_expert @cadence.com for further queries, demo and evaluation of Cadence VIPs.